Good science, by definition, allows for more than one opinion. Otherwise, you merely have the will of one man, which is the basis of cult.
If it's not in frame, it doesn't exist.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!
I'm funny how? I mean funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you?
Where you been?
Drunk.
Wendy, darling, light of my life.
What's your one purpose in life?
To explode, of course.
I like death with sex. How about you, Casey? You like sex with death?
Yeah, so fuck off and die.
All right. This isn't too bad. Yeah, turning the light off helps a lot. It kind of darkens the fat region.
Gotta make sure mine's the front facing.
Yeah, how do you tell?
It's got this thing in the front.
Oh,
That's how
cool.
you know.
And it's got
says the actual thing.
Yeah.
So
Well,
can we
this,
sneeze?
I know this is how I sit in my house, just against the wall.
So, it's interesting. So if anyone's listening, it's weird not having headphones either.
Right. That's what's really weird,
And
because I keep getting tripped out that like we're talking over each other in a different kind of way, and it's like I'm looking at you and talking over you, and it makes me feel awkward.
That is weird. You might be so if you're just listening to this, then welcome to the Cult of Cinema Knowledge podcast. We don't have to do any coming in stuff either, really. Like syncing of audios.
No, right? Yeah, we usually little behind the scenes here is we have to like count it in, be quiet, and then we But I mean, this is natural. This is it. This is how we flow,
good.
baby.
If you're watching the YouTube, Jordan and I are doing it in person, and we obviously do not have a setup for it, and so this is just us.
Yeah.
Touching knees in my office.
I think it's cool. This feels natural. This is
fun.
This is as close as we are when we talk, anyways.
No,
in person.
Yeah, this is fine. It's just some getting used to. So, but yeah. So today, this is gonna be in black and white too. So don't even worry about it.
Yeah, right. It has to be. I mean, that is the month's theme.
I know.
So
I know I did the video on last week's black and white. Now I'm gonna just do them all in black and white because I'm too hard for it now. But yeah. So Clerks is the movie that we watched this week.
It was. And,
so did you actually watch it? You said you might not.
Oh, so this is how I viewed it.
Coward.
Okay, so everybody out there in the world, you know that we like Kevin Smith. We've talked about him before. But I wanted to make sure this is our second film, or did we watch anything else? We did
For the
Red
month?
State. No,
Kevin
Smith's. We just did Red State, right? Did we we just Chasing Amy? No.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure because I've been wanting to rewatch Chasing Amy.
We didn't do Chasing Amy. Okay, then I just watched that independently. Huh.
Did we do Tusk?
Did we for Horror-tober?
Horror-tober.
You're probably right. Yeah. You're probably right. So
Red
Tusk,
State got its own,
which is funny because Tusk and Red State are not Kevin Smith movies that are like.
That's probably why we watched them, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Like they're his like late stage.
We should because I was like many young men. I was really into Kevin Smith back in the day, and from when I first saw Clerks and then ate up the rest of his filmography. But it's like the other things like Mallrats and Dogma and stuff, well, good, never like clicked with me in the same ways, and I still really appreciated the scrappy Kevin Smith style, and obviously I think he's a great writer. He's a poor director, generally speaking.
Yes.
Generally.
No, and he knows it too. I think it's like
he does. He plays to his strengths.
The pressure of directing has always gotten to him.
He's done well, but you can tell that's not his strength is in the writing.
Right.
And directing of actors, I guess, is fine.
And he wants to create his story, so it's kind of like inevitable. He has to direct. Yeah. So he's kind of like a George Lucas type, where it's like he loves filmmaking. Well, no, in the sense of like, in like George Lucas, honestly, like, as bad as he is at creating, he likes production and he likes that part.
That's true.
And so it's like his stories suck. But anyhow, with Kevin Smith, this film I only listened to this movie because I have seen. I mean, like everybody out there, podcast land, if you know Clerks and you like Clerks, I highly doubt you've ever watched it once. Like I would love to know. Actually, come to Cult of Cinema Knowledge. Come to our Reddit.
Like a new, I don't know, yeah.
But I can't imagine watching this just once. It's so quotable and it flows.
I saw this for the first time when I was like 14 or 15, and I was like obviously getting really into film and really into filmmaking specifically, and so I was like, oh, this is great. And obviously, the juvenile behavior really appeals to a 14-year-old boy. Is the target audience,
right?
But it knocked my socks off, and so I watched it so much just because I was like, dude, he just sold all his shit and maxed out his credit cards to make this movie. Like,
right. The mythos behind it
the
is
drive
amazing.
of like the DIY, and obviously being a young punkster too. It's like that all really appealed to me. And so I rewatched it yesterday, I think, while I was drawing. Rewatched it a bit, and it's great. It still really holds up. And honestly, you should have even though you're there for the characters and the dialogue and everything, the black and white, being black and white, like it's surprisingly like it looks sort of like trash because it's amateur in a way, but like
it's like the ends. He like it's crazy how how cheap he made this, and like how he made this for film and he made it for like 27, so it's just like crazy cheap.
Spoiler alert!
I know, right? Yeah, we'll get save that for Money Minute. It's just a little taste of because the Money Minute's it's kind of big. I mean, that's also kind of part of this too. It's like he's such an indie darling, and he kind of that's what I respect about Kevin Smith is he kind of keeps that going too. He really likes being indie. You know, he never even though
that's
he
why even
like,
though I don't
cop
love
out
his
or
newer movies,
but,
it's like and I obviously we liked Red State. Go listen to that episode, but we talked about how in that one it's like he was taking it around on the road, had the reels just like in his trunk, basically.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that old school kind of caravan style, which is cool. So. Yeah, I love him. But I watched this. I didn't look at the like I watched it on my phone with headphones while I was like cleaning my new apartment and going around, and it's like I just was listening to it, and every single even the scene when Randall sells cigarettes to that kid, it's like. I heard there's music cues. There's no dialogue, but I knew exactly what scene it was.
Yeah.
I knew exactly what was happening. Like I know, like he sells them like the matches. It's hilarious. It's like it's such a good movie, and it's one of those things where I'm like, this is the rose-colored glasses. Like I get, dude, you have like your mice attack. I get why people like hold so hard. Like I was thinking the whole time I was watching this. We watched MASH. And we were both blown away how shitty MASH was. Like it just is not a very good movie.
It's one of our most viewed YouTube videos, though.
Right, which is crazy. And it's like go listen to that episode.
We didn't love it, though.
We explain our reasons.
Yeah.
But like I understand why that movie would be to some young kid in the 70s. Why that movie like resonates and like hits them so hard, and then they hold fast to it now. Because like I know that when I'm 65. I'm gonna be like Clerks is amazing.
I do wonder, right? Like some Gen Z are watching Clerks for the first time today, like they're gonna be like, "What is this trash?" You know?
Yeah,
like,
right. I'm curious. Yeah, I would
love
like to.
It's so they're dropping like hard F-bombs, and I don't mean fuck.
Yeah,
things like that. You know what I mean? But it's like, I don't know. It's like this movie, even how crass it is, and that was one thing I really took away from this viewing, is it's obviously. A lot of dick and fart jokes and like broke his neck trying to suck his own dick and just it's a comedy and it's just dudes talking. It's a lot of like when just young dudes get talking about nothing kind of vibe, but in a good way where you're talking hypotheticals like the Death Star scene and everything.
Right.
But like there's a surprisingly amount of good character development, and like even though Dante is kind of a douche with his like how he does with women and like how he just is like got everything in front of him, that's obviously the message, but it's just like there's like a lot of good stuff there, more than nostalgia, more than just, it's so goofy and funny and quotable. Like, I don't know. It's a good, surprisingly good script more than that. Like, it's more than just tapping into the Gen Xer ethos. Yeah. Like, there's meat on the bones here.
And I think
not a ton.
I think that, like, no, but that's the thing. Yeah, I think it is because we're fans of character studies. And this kind of is just, like, a character study into, like, it's so relatable, even though it's dated. I feel like I'm like, yeah, I've had a job before. I've had menial conversations with people at
like
work.
Coming of age too, of not like that era, but like the early 20s thing. You know, it's like Dante. The whole speech. Like one of my favorite parts of this movie is the whole like. At the end, after they have it's during Salsa Shark, which is the best.
Oh
right?
Salsa
Shark.
I know. I was going to ask your permission if I could post a picture online.
Yeah, you should.
I mean, it's definitely blown out and faded now, but
old one.
It's an old tattoo for sure. But like, I know I got to post a picture online.
But, he's like the whole like shitter get off the pot.
Yeah, right.
That whole stuff. Like, it's good. It's too bad that, I mean, Clerks 2. Say what you will. I haven't seen Clerks 3. I still want to. It's too bad that it's just like there's a nugget of growth here. Then it's just like there's no growth.
Well,
they're still just where they are in Clerks 2.
So like I I have
don't
not
like about it.
seen Clerks 3, but I will, spoiler alert, how they open it is they erase all of Clerks 2. And that to me kind of like I already was like tiptoeing around this movie. I was already like, nervous to watch Clerks 3. And then the fact that like they erase all of Clerks 2 and just remake Clerks 1 again, but from Randall's point of view,
Which is good because Randall was
But-
always the sidekick. He's such
I
a good
know.
character. He's like the best.
that's the thing.
Everyone relates
But
to Randall.
I don't know
'cause
if
he's
he.
the
I
one.
don't. I don't think he's a main. I don't think he's a main character.
I don't know.
I
That's
don't
why
know.
I got to see it.
I
Right?
know. I got to see it. I got to see it for myself. I understand, but I watched like, researching for this. I like saw kind of like a little video essay about the just Clerks, its legacy and everything, and like what Clerks 3 does is kind of erase all of it, and that kind of makes me nervous. But it also, it's Kevin's like that's what Kevin Smith does when he makes these kind of movies where it's like it's literally his buddies, like because Slackers was his favorite movie, he saw Slackers and went, oh shit, I can make a movie. Where we saw Clerks and we're like, oh shit, I can make a movie.
Exactly.
And like, and
Slacker singular. Okay.
oh yeah, Slacker, yeah. But 'cause Slacker
Right.
is such a good one.
Now I'm like questioning.
No, yeah, because Slackers is like that one where they like hack. They're like
sneakers, sleepers.
no, there's
slackers.
there's Slackers, and there's
Ah.
like a group of kids do like hacking and shit.
Yeah.
But then Slacker is. No, now I'm tripping out. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But that Linklater film is amazing. So, anyways, we've watched that for the pod. I'm pretty sure.
Have we?
Slacker.
We need to, if not, because
I'm
I love Slacker.
I'm pretty positive. I'm pretty positive we have. If not, I don't know. Someone fact check me. But anyways, I'm way off the topic now. But Kevin Smith, he makes movies for his friends, and there's such a sincerity to it, and that's what shines through. Even when it's crass and
There's
the
a
drugs
heart.
and
There's
it's
always
dated.
heart.
Yeah,
Behind-
the heart. But the third
Behind
one,
the
apparently.
filmmaking and behind I don't know. I'm gonna watch. I think now, having rewatched the first one just barely. Oh, don't turn it off. You just do the whole
I know.
thing.
Well, no, I keep getting because I like brush it or something. I like.
Yeah. Since I'm like ingratiated into the characters now, I probably will watch because I think Clerks 2 is fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's one of those things. We actually were talking this
I
a
don't
little
mind
bit
it.
off camera, but it's like one of those like the shine kind of wore off the apple. When I saw it in theaters, I loved it. I was so ready for it. My body was prepared. I was super into Kevin
It's
Smith.
still great dialogue.
And right, and it's kind of like it's elevated. Kevin Smith said he Judd Apatow'd his movies, and that's unfortunate. And it's got that. It resonates like that. And every like viewing I've seen of Clerks after, it kind of wears a little bit down. I'm like kind of like, and now it's probably aged, or it's just probably like,
Well, it's too.
shine's worn off.
My biggest thing is like, we talked about this a little bit before. I mean, this is not a Clerks 2 episode necessarily, but
I know, but you kind of have to talk about.
yeah, it's and that's why I like this one so much too. Like, how much listeners, how much I like. There it is, like scrappier. Like Clerks 1's just punk rock, man. And like the production value being low, the like all there, like I don't know.
Well,
Clerks
dude,
2 is just so too clean.
The acting is so cool because it's literally just people like it's so charming when like my favorite is the coroner or whatever, the woman that takes the dead body, and just her
terrible.
she's like her acting
bad.
whatever she's writing on the clipboard, and then B, how she's like, this isn't the worst one I've ever seen. I saw a boy who tried to suck his own penis or something like whatever. She's like the dialogue, how she reads it. It's like you can tell that like they shot that and she was so nervous, and that was probably the best take they got from her, and that was fine. And it's like, and I loved it. And there's a charm.
Clerks is one of the big reasons probably why we made our movie. You know what I mean? It's like a good
100%.
Good.
Yeah.
Definitely one of the big inspirations. And like I don't know, watching it this time around too, like it's just like an old friend, man.
It is.
Like, don't get me wrong. There's like a ton of nostalgia, but it's like on its own, I think it's a really solid movie. It's definitely not up everyone's alley. It's definitely very male coded,
of course,
primarily.
That's kind of a part.
I think the
like,
female characters are pretty solid overall. I've seen worse in these kind of movies for sure.
Yeah,
but it's I don't know, like just this movie just feels good.
I
he
packs so much
It's
into a
easy.
day too. When I'm like,
Well, And one thing I always also really appreciate about Kevin Smith is it's like that I think is underrated and no one ever really talks about is he edits all his own movies.
Yeah.
And the editing is really good.
It is really good.
Especially like
that pacing is beautiful.
The pacing's great.
Yeah.
Like this movie's got such a great pace for just people just sitting around talking.
Yeah.
It flows really well, and like all the cuts, like when used effectively, are fucking hilarious. And knowing that they edited it actually manually, on film,
in
the
video store next door, right,
which is too cool. I know,
right?
But it's it's good too. It's not like them fumbling. Like I don't know, it's surprisingly good. The Courier font title cards, like I'm a sucker for title cards, and so it's just like having it broke up.
And it's so
vignette
angsty.
style, really.
God, I love that.
So
I love the title cards, how angsty they are.
Dude, you know what really fucked me up this time too, though? Is that so obviously I've watched this movie dozens of times as a youngster, but I probably haven't watched it in its entirety in maybe a decade. And now I'm like, oh, these are children. It used to be like, oh, these I get these guys. Like I'm also working in retail. I'm just a dude. Or when I was younger, I was like, oh yeah, fuck the man. Yeah. And I'm so much older. I look at them now and I'm like, these 22-year-olds. They're like, 22, and I'm like, they're children.
No,
like,
right. And when he's like, yeah, that was all the way back in high school. When they say that, I'm like, you're 22. You've barely been out of high school. Which is, it's so funny. Where I'm like, and that like, you can't get that. Like, and I think that's indicative of why Kevin Smith kind of lost his charm when he tries to go back to the well. It's like, it just doesn't feel sincere, and I think that's what's kind of hard. Is like, how do you keep making this kind of movie but being an aged adult? And I think that Kevin Smith tries, and like after he had his heart attack, I think he kind of like just wanted to have fun again with his friends.
And he got really into smoking weed. Like you would think,
I respect that.
With like, and not this movie so much, but like Jane Silent Bob and like Mallrats and stuff. You'd think he was like a big pothead, but he never was.
Yeah, he wasn't until
and then like
way later.
He started smoking weed like during Tusk.
Yeah.
And he's like, trying to do this like ambitious arty things is cool, but it's like I'm mostly just in it because it's like this is the life I want to live and just make movies with my friends on the cheap and just do that.
I mean, I envy his life 100%. Like,
I respect that.
And I like his podcast. Like I listened to a little bit of it, but actually the podcast the podcast I like now, which I'm totally spacing the name of it because I'm a dummy, but it's him and his daughter. What is that called? Oh my god, I can't remember what it's called. Fun. And it's really cute. It's so funny. It's like, I mean, his daughter's like, well, I don't even know, 25 now or something like that. But like something, which is crazy.
Older than the characters in Clerks.
Like literally, it's crazy. It's like that's what's crazy. It's like, I think that is the nostalgia kind of colors this film so much for me that I'm like, I can't really. No, actually, that's what it is. It's like there are no negatives to this film. Like, I mean, there's personal taste for sure, but like the quality is the charm. The quality is the movie. Yeah. Like it's one of those things where I'm like, it's like, and that's why I think it doesn't actually age that poorly. Like looking at it, like the black and white kind of helps a little bit.
It does.
It keeps that timely. But then it's like, it's just like all of it, like the production quality and the acting and like, I mean the sets. But that's all real. I don't know, man. There's such a sincerity. That's pretty much it.
Like, it is sincerity. I think is the key there because it's like it's obviously jokes and goofs and a lot of it, but it's like. It is. I don't know.
It feels like Friends making a movie, which it is.
Well, and even the script is like surprisingly sincere by the end of it.
Well, right.
When it comes around like Dante and his love triangle issues, and then Randall actually being like a devoted friend, where he's like, you break his heart again, I'll kill you. Like, haha, I'm kidding, but also like he's mine. Like I love him actually. Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know. That's nice. Yeah. You don't really those kind of irreverent side characters that Randall is. Yeah. That kind of guy. It's like he has a loyalty to him that is like charming, and that's why I'd be interested to see Clerks 3, where he's like the lead guy. I'd be wondering what that looks like. Yeah. So we'll see, but I don't know. This also it's not dated, but the music I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's indicative of the time.
It's like, even though this movie feels ageless in a lot of ways, it's so 90s at the same time, where it was just like, in the 90s we got so many movies been like, oh, I'm just so bored with like the grind. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like that was very indicative of the 90s, but like also the music is so 90s, but I always forget how much of a banger this soundtrack is, dude. And it's like, I didn't really even like any of these bands really beforehand, before I listened to this, but I had back in high school, my Bronco, I had the Clerks soundtrack CD.
Yeah.
And I blasted it pretty often. And so still the needle drops in this are goofy sometimes, but
totally. Yeah.
They
sometimes
hit
they feel.
good.
Well, the thing is, what's hard too is like we've dissected this film so much in our lives. Like just, I mean, if you're just like a tentative fan of Kevin Smith, he fucking blabbers on about his life and like what he does. And being a young filmmaker, I like loved it.
He
ate
likes
it
to
up.
talk, yeah.
And so, and he loves to talk, and he's done his own like kind of stand up adjacent, kind of just like seminar type, talking about his life and stuff.
Spoken
and it's like,
word. Yeah,
spoken
Evening
word.
with Kevin Smith. I had
Yeah.
one of those around.
Yeah, and they're great and they're fun, and it's like I love it because I wish that like it's kind of like a double-edged sword, I guess, because I wish more people would talk about their process because I love that. But then he kind of goes on a little bit too much. But anyways, it's taught me a lot about the process of making this film, and so that's something that's like really cool for filmmakers. That's like the part that like it's like, and this movie like existed with a different soundtrack, and I think that's why it feels so weird to have songs dropped in sometimes where you're like, oh, he didn't edit the movie to this song, and so it feels awkward.
I watched the original one once because I'm
I've never
pretty
seen
sure. I mean, I'm not 100%, but I think it's on the 10th anniversary edition. There's like a supplemental, like where you can see some of it or something. Maybe not the whole thing, but it's like I'd seen some of it originally, and they had like some songs, but yeah, it was pretty different. And then obviously the ending was very different. In the original ending, Dante gets like killed.
Yeah.
Which is also, I don't know, fits, but I'm glad they didn't go that route also, though.
Right, and it looks, it's kind of like, it seems more wacky than you think, but it works. It works well. It's like, I don't know. I do think it's a good ending, but I know that Kevin Smith later has said that, like, he prefers, because he could make Clerks 2.
Sure, yeah.
That was something, he could, continue the characters' lives. But also just kind of like, I love the ending when he just does like the Randall shuffle, and it's just like, and he's like, you're off. And it feels good. Like it is a happy ending in like, in the way this movie could be a happy ending.
Hopeful, right? Because that's the thing. It's like a movie like this that's just like a slacker workplace comedy. Like, again, they usually don't have the sincerity, but like this has just enough heart that by the time it ends, it's like you're hopeful for like the trajectory, like they are gonna change their lives, like they're gonna like you think like it's like Dante's gonna.
Well, he has it as his epiphany to be like, I'm gonna be with her name for
neither of them. She dumps his ass. They get
no, but he's like he's gonna go see her in the hospital and then try to talk to. What are their names? now I'm terrible. I
just watched it.
I just watched it. This is how it's like
Veronica.
Veronica. It is Veronica.
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
And then the other one.
And then the other one is Rachel. The
one
design major.
Yeah, the one that's the Asian design major.
Yeah.
We've got something in common. We both eat Chinese.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that children's programming. Okay, we can't.
What's your okay? Well, I mean, I don't know. While we're talking, this is our podcast. We do whatever we want.
Yeah.
You will listen to us.
What's your favorite bit?
I know. I was thinking that because when we looked at the Reddit, and thank you everybody out there on Reddit. You guys,
a lot of them were just quotes because this movie is so quotable.
Yeah, right. And that's the thing. It's like, it's great. It's filled with quotes, and like obviously Salsa Shark is dope. It's like I love the film references. I mean, this whole movie is littered with them, but I really like that film reference. But shit, I don't know, man. That's hard. It's like I really like the when they go to the casket. That's pretty funny.
That's good.
I like that. I love the world building. That's kind of what's great about Kevin Smith is like, and that's what his like skew universe or whatever.
The view is universe.
Yeah, his universe works really well because all of his movies, 100% of his movies, are standalone. Like even Clerks 2, you could watch that.
Yeah.
And you don't, it's like you don't need to know it. But if you've seen Chasing Amy and Clerks and Mallrats, it's littered with Easter eggs. It's like, it's great. Like all of his movies do that. And I love that. And like the casket is hilarious.
It's always cute. Yeah. When they come in, like Rick Darris comes in and is giving him shit about how out of shape he is.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, Alyssa Jones. And they're like, oh yeah, I know Alyssa Jones.
You know
She's
Alyssa Jones.
I know her whole story from.
Is it Chasing Amy? Yeah, it is Chasing Amy, right? Because that's how they know each other because she died in the swimming pool. Yeah. But yeah. So it's like, I don't know, man. That's tough. Favorite bit. God, there's so many. They flow so well. It's like when I was younger, it was 100% Jay and Silent Bob. Like they were my favorite part
Really?
of it because I related with them more of just being some dirtbag kid.
They're the
hanging
right
out.
amount in this movie. I love
Right.
Jay and Silent Bob in this movie.
Yeah, no,
I
right.
can't believe they got their own.
I
Two
know.
of their own movies,
right?
and then they're
Yeah.
in everything. They're in fucking Scream 3. You know?
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
which is so weird. But why not? I guess. You
I mean,
know?
that's great. No, see, I miss this. It's like you don't really have this where it's like I don't know, a character. They're kind of like the mascots in them. It's like it's weird how
Like a
much
mascot.
merchandise Kevin Smith has. Like
is
he's
weird.
not a merchandise heavy character in my opinion. Like, but
Can I
there's-
get a Tusk figurine?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Because I have like the vinyl toy of Kevin Smith.
Oh, yeah.
And I want like a vinyl Tusk
I
toy.
want the walrus.
That'd be
dude, yeah.
dude, holy
So
shit! You have
good.
no idea how
Just
good
a
that would be.
long walrus.
Or
That's
like
so
yeah, or like I don't know, having him like the main guy like sitting in the chair or something. That'd be great at the dinner table. But
Yeah.
damn, yeah, it's weird. He has a lot of merchandise, but I mean, I think that probably comes from his like comic book background too.
Oh, sure.
You know, he
Yeah.
lives in that, and it's like, but I don't know, man. What's your favorite bit? What's your?
I don't know.
I'll
I mean, like,
think about,
obviously, the whole, like, big bits, like, big setups, like the whole 37 dicks. Like, that's such a good punchline.
yeah,
He's like,
right.
my girlfriend sucked 37 dicks. He's like, in a row, you know?
Yeah,
So good. That's, like, one of the best laughs. But, like, there's so many small things. Haven't watched the show. Like, every time it comes in, it catches me off guard. But the one that always gets me, I think I might have said it on the Reddit, but it's just, like, it just quick cuts to Jay and Silent Bob. Right when they're about to do the berserker bit, and they're like, "Dude, Olaf, show him your fucking metal face."
yeah.
Which is so good. But
So
as
good.
soon as it cuts into that scene, it just starts with, I don't care if she's my cousin or not. I'm gonna knock those boots again tonight.
Yes, dude.
And then nothing, and then it just moves on.
And that's that would be a good sound bit for like a metal band or something, or like
Right?
the opening. Yeah, because
Yeah.
dude, that is
Yankee, fuck your Yankee blue
fucking-
jeans.
yeah,
or whatever.
and when he's like Schnarlek, and she's like, "Oh my god, what does that mean?" He's like, "I don't know, but this guy's a character." Like this movie's so damn quotable. But actually, I kind of forget that it's from this movie at times. But I use ruse all the time. Like
Yeah.
you're cutting a trick. You're
Don't
cutting
appreciate your ruse.
your
man.
ruse. Yeah, I like because I've worked in retail like my entire life, and so I'd always be like, I don't appreciate your ruse.
No,
Like,
they are.
yeah.
They're always trying to trick you.
they are. Yeah, and you're like,
I
so
know
good.
Jay, some of the smallest moments, like that's why it's like
Yeah.
Jay and Silent Bob, they don't say they're welcome, but like the end, he's like, "What's a good plate with nothing on it?" Or like, "No, what's
Oh yeah.
what's
Yeah.
a plate with nothing?" And he's like, "What's that supposed to be?" He's like, "I don't know. My
Uh,
grandma, she's all senile and she used to piss herself."
Yeah.
Like,
No, dude, and that's what's great is like
it's like trying to drop wisdom and just like can't.
right,
even.
and but like it's crazy because that is like if you know the show at all or you know the IRL behind the scenes, like that really is Jason Mewes just like fucking up because he just straight up he can't like he's so nervous about making the movie.
well, no one's
no
an actor. Like the only two, like the leads,
Right.
are pretty good.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Yeah,
but
'cause
it's like it
Randall
does feel
and-
like
or
they're reading lines a lot of the time.
Dante and Vanessa, right? I think they both come from stage.
Yeah.
They were local actors.
Veronica, I think we decided.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Veronica. Yeah,
Veronica sounds
it's Veronica. Yeah, it's got to be. I love Veronica too, dude. I love the. That's what's crazy, dude. There's like every single scene. There's something good in it. Like I love when they're down and he's like, oh, people, you just leave change on the counter and it's like, if they see money, they think they're being watched, and that kind of thing. And then like their whole conversation about like leading up to the 37, where she's like, you're like anything when it's like vegetable, mineral, or or whatever, like
Animal, vegetable, or mineral.
yeah. And it's just like it's just so like I don't know. It does kind of sum up a generation, but it feels really relatable. I don't know.
Yeah, it's cute, timeless, and like having worked in both of us have worked in retail for so long, where it's just like
Forever.
Dante, like he's the kind of guy where it's like you're always apologizing, and even though he means it, it's like, but in retail you're always having to be like, oh, I'm sorry, put on a smile all the time, and then but Randall, you want to spit in the customer's face, you know what I mean? Which is like,
So that's what, and it's
the
it feels
duality.
validating to be like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, he gets to do these things that you're like, yeah, everyone in retail wants to do that,
like literally last time I deeply talked to, like when I was like, oh, you got to watch Clerks, was like a friend that I worked with, and I was like, it would be one of the movies when I'm getting to know people. I'm like, you work in retail, you should see Clerks. You should at least see it once. It's like such a retail type of thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like just so many dumb relatable things. Just like the guy with the toilet paper and everything too. It's just like,
yeah.
so
Oh yeah,
I
and just
literally had
asking
people
for
ask
so
me
much.
that in the bathrooms.
Yeah.
Like at Smith. So when I worked there, it's like literally like,
Oh, I'm sure.
can I get a different toilet paper back there? I'm like, No. You can buy toilet paper and I guess bring your own and roll now. Fuck that.
I know, right, because that's where it is. Yeah, it's funny. It's like, and this movie's got a little more small town feel, which is kind of nice. You know, everyone coming in. It's like I like that. You know, I like that he would like stretch that. It's
Jersey.
Like, yeah, those kind of. I mean, that's the whole point. It's like that's the universe he's created, right? It's like Jersey. That's where he's from, and yeah, Kevin Smith is. God, he's been. You know, he's been a big part of my life, which is so weird. Like
he hasn't been in a long time, and but I do watching this. I feel like has reinvigorated me. I should watch some of his more recent movies. Like I've just kind of quit caring after he did go so back to the well after because I was so excited about his horror trajectory with like Red State and Tusk.
I know. I thought he was gonna do it I thought he had plans.
He had like some Moose Jaws script. Yeah, it was like he was like it's like Jaws, but in the Canadian wilderness with a moose. Yeah, and I'm like, that sounds great. It sounds funny and like some good horror moments, like like Tusk. Which I mean, we're probably in the minority of liking Tusk, and a lot of people don't.
No, it's funny. It's like this is another one out of all the films you've seen by Kevin Smith. What's your favorite? And that is for me personally, kind of impossible to answer, but Tusk's up there.
I love
Tusk might be, but it's so different. If I wanted Clerks is probably my favorite Kevin Smith film.
Clerks is my favorite, and I think it's probably I don't know if it's his best, but it's definitely one of his best.
Yeah.
But
Chasing Amy hits.
I think Chasing Amy is his best script for sure.
Yeah.
Because it takes the comedy, but it also takes the sincerity up to 11, trying to be real and trying to be drama, and it's like, we can do
all
that.
The actors he has in it too. It feels so good to see them in their infancy.
I would just more Jason Lee in my life, man. That's all I want.
God, always, dude. Yeah. I'm so sad. Bring back My Name Is Earl.
I never watched that.
God, dude, you're missing out, man. It's such a good show.
Yeah, I need to just for him. But
he's the main character and he holds it all together, dude. It's so good.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. This movie. It's just too fun. I just wish I could get I feel like if my sister's listening, I love you. But she's never seen it and I'm interested to see I want her to watch it so I can see her where she stands on it cuz it's obviously a lot of
losing my mind here.
Well, my wife is pretty lukewarm about Clerks in general and I get it. I kind of get it. It's the humor is not necessarily for her, and like I said, it's very dude.
Yeah.
And
I don't know how I'd feel about watching it if I've never seen it. I watched it when I was 36. I don't know. Yeah, I might not. That's hard.
I remember when I was 22 working.
Yeah, right. I think I would watch it and like it, but then I don't know. I'm in such a the last 10 years. I have been in such a I don't ever want to rewatch anything. For the pod, I enjoy it, but because we have a conversation about it.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I'm kind of I don't want to. I just want to watch something new that I haven't seen.
I know.
And
I'm glad this movie ended up winning.
Oh,
it was very close because I did want to rewatch this because it is so much nostalgia for me and it's such a classic and it's fun. It's just a good time. But it's I voted for Ed Wood because I'd never seen it,
right?
And it's one of the ones I'm well, one of the only
Tim Burton films
movies that I've even had a slight interest in that I haven't seen.
Yeah,
and so, but yeah, no, I'm with you on that. Generally, I'm there's so many movies out there I haven't seen.
Yeah,
but this is one that always feels like you could come back to.
Of course. I mean, like I said, I didn't even really watch it. I just listened to it, and I literally I can see it. I can see the bit, when they put the I eat cock on the window. It's I didn't see that, but I heard them do it. I heard it slam against the glass and them laughing, and that laugh is so forced,
so good,
so forced. Dude, if you listen, the laughs are
I love it because it is so canned. It's just so stupid.
It's so It
is one of those dumb juvenile bits. Just Jay and Silent Bob. They're just oh, you guys.
Yeah, right. That's what. I like how
That's what I'm saying. I want my sister, a 30-year-old woman, to a first time seeing it.
Yeah,
I'm probably you have to see what you haven't seen Clerks, and she's gonna watch it and be like, what? What's the big deal?
Yeah. Actually, now we need to make a reaction video for watching it. Yeah,
watching this movie through black and white tinted glasses.
Yeah,
of the youth. But like I said, I still think it really stands up. Even if I'd watched it now, Still think I'd appreciate the
Yeah.
script, and the scrappiness goes such a long way for me. You know what I mean? This is two splinters. About
Literally, I was gonna bring that up the whole time I was watching it. I was like, Splinter was made for half of this movie.
which is so crazy because like
crazy.
this one's like, oh yeah, scraping the barrel, which obviously film and like low budget and everything. I swear to God, like there had to be some connections on Splinter, dude. I don't even know.
That's what I mean. No, I'm like, because Splinter is only like there's only 4 people in it, and I don't know. Okay, it was
also
shot on
takes
digital.
place at a gas station.
It does take place at a gas station. You're right, but it's shot on digital. And I think that we can't underestimate how fucking cheap and accessible digital is nowadays.
That's true.
Like it is like there are people in like Sudan who have a digital camera. Like I don't know, you can get a digital
that's
camera.
The thing. If this movie was made, like we could remake Clerks now, as long as we had enough friends, which we don't.
Well, no, you don't even need that many. You don't. Yeah, because it's like
like our movie that we made for like what $5,000.
Yeah,
$4
it's like
grand.
well at the end of the day, if you wanted to add everything up, that like for all of production, even production, because this is what Hollywood does. They hide a lot of their like full product, or they inflate it a little bit. But for us, it's like we spent maybe like $10,000.
No,
everything.
not even.
No, I'm thinking like we bought
Gas
equipment
and
and infrastructure and all that, like
gas and food and everything.
Yeah,
But that's the thing.
But-
it's like
but
that was. I mean, obviously
we budgeted
we only
$5,000.
had like 4 characters too, but like
Yeah.
it was around. Like we were driving multiple
Right.
locations.
right. Ours,
But it's like
ours is
we
a road trip movie.
That's what I'm saying. You could make Clerks for a couple grand now if he had everything he had at his disposal then without the film. Because that's the thing. That was definitely his most expensive cost.
Yeah.
Was the film.
100%. Yeah, and that's why I'm curious about music, because I think I'm going to transition in a money minute here now, everybody. So it's like it was $27,000. He got like $5,000 from he dropped out of college because he was like, well, this is, I'm telling everybody out there, if you want to be into film, drop out of college. You don't need to go to college.
Drop out.
Yeah, I'm dead serious. If you're getting anything else, if you want to write, take some college classes. But like, if you just want to make movies, just drop out and just do it.
The main reason is
But-
to meet other people who also want to make movies, and then you make them together. That's
Sure,
the only
yeah.
real reason.
So then I guess do the Kevin Smith thing. Go for like one semester
Go
and
meet
then
Scott
drop out.
Mosier.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, go for one semester, meet somebody, click with them, then drop out. But anyways, he got $5,000 back from that. Then he sold his comic book collection for like $15,000 or something crazy.
Yeah.
Like it was I can't remember exactly the number, but like when they said it, it was in the like double digits of thousands of dollars. Like,
Which is
and
wild.
I was like, holy shit, this fucking nerd. But
I know.
and then he maxed out credit cards, and that's kind of that's the story behind it. And it was $27,000, and he ended up. So this is where I'm like, the music is such a weird thing to me, because the music cost $50,000, all those needle drops. So when
Which makes sense. I mean, you got
when
like
Miramax
fucking
bought it-
Soundgarden or like Bad
Right,
Religion,
right.
Jesus Lizard, is in there.
yeah, they got like to the audience,
Yeah, all my Jesus Lizard heads out there, comment below.
Yeah, hey chat. But that's what's crazy is like, it's like the budget was like almost twice as much just for the music to put it in there, and then when they did some distribution, but it didn't play in that many theaters, and it made almost $4 million back, and it never played in more than like 30 theaters at a time,
Which is wild.
which is
like,
crazy.
I don't know. That's like obviously right place, right time. Like everyone talks about like
Well, this was the Sundance
90s,
boom,
the
Yeah.
90s Renaissance. We talk about like the Soderbergh, the Linklaters. I feel like if you're looking at like the 90s Gen X Mount Rushmore, it's like Tarantino, Smith, Linklater, Soderbergh. Like those are the guys that all exploded from that era, low budget DIY kind of vibes. Just the power of a good script too, to kind of make it happen.
A punchy
But
script.
Kevin Smith, it's like, all these other guys, it's like, I don't know. It's wild that he was able to just scrape it together. But it's the gumption.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That I really appreciate too. That it's just.
I mean, I know that's the thing. I'm like,
I say it's happy scrappy
we should-
pup, man. I love a fucking
I know
scrappy.
that's such a good,
scrappy
such a good
swing
bit.
for the fence movie that actually is pretty fucking good. Like it's
Yeah.
funny, it's pretty smart sometimes, but also pretty dumb in like a good way though. In a way that's not like always low hanging fruit. Like it's dumb in a way that like fits and matters. Like
Yeah.
it's
And it feels-
calculated with its dumb jokes.
It feels so
Surgical.
natural too. That's what's great about it. Like
Yeah.
the like it because of the script and then because of the people's like, you know, ability, it feels kind of off the cuff sometimes, and it feels natural, and it like, you know, in how they say something, it does feel so off the top. And I know that all that credit goes to his script. He writes a script like he's having conversations with other people, and it like feels so natural.
Well,
It's
that's
such a good
like
flow.
his thing. It's like his scripts are good, but it's his dialogue.
Yeah, and
that
that was
shines.
I was so jealous of that. Like I loved writing dialogue when I was going to school. and
It's so
like,
fun.
yeah.
Yeah, let's make another movie, right?
I know, dude. I'm hyped. When I'm just thinking about it, I'm like, we made a film, and it's not very good, and it didn't go anywhere.
It's no Clerks,
but it's like
I'm still proud of it.
oh, of course, 100%. I love it clearly because it's like, you know, I get to see all my buddies in it and stuff, and we made it. So
We
it's
had
like,
fun. We had fun making it.
yeah, it was a blast, and it does. I'm like, I'd love to make it again, but like, that's dude, Kevin Smith. So they shot this from 11. They wouldn't start shooting till 11 p.m. and then they'd shoot till 6 a.m. and then he would work from like 8 to 5 and then like sleep and do shit in between, and then at 11 again they would start filming. And I'm like, I kind of, when I think about that, I'm like, that's youth, baby.
The
You could do
determination
that. Like
and-
nowadays, I'm kind of like, oh, that sounds rough. If I was getting,
Yeah,
if I was getting paid to shoot on like sets and to do that, to work like that a little bit, it's a little different. But like to do that again, just like voluntarily, I don't know. I mean, I probably would because it's like I love.
Well, we would have
the
to do
craft.
it like another black and white low budget movie that was the start of something for a big director, following from Chris Nolan.
Oh yeah,
Where
and
he would
I
just-
haven't seen that, but
Oh, really?
But is that how
It's-
they shot it too? Is like
Well,
just at night or?
They just shot it on the weekends, and it
Yeah.
took them like a year and a half or something like that, and they just like
Well, it's like Good Boy. I really want to see that. I haven't seen that yet.
yeah, I wanna
And
see
like
it too.
they shot that over like 4 years.
Yeah.
It's just just shooting.
they just had to get different dogs and shit.
No, it's the same dog, dude.
It was the same dog.
Yeah,
he won
same
an
dog.
award, I think.
He
the other
did, yeah.
night.
He won like
so-
the Arrow Award. Anyways, some
He
award.
got a
and-
SAG. He's got a SAG card now.
Yeah, well, they're like, he better be in the Academies. That'd be so good, dude. If he's in the Oscars, I know he won't, but
You know, what was it? Because a couple years ago they brought a dog to the Oscars. I don't remember what movie that was from though. Anyway.
I don't know.
Oh
I
no,
don't
it was the
remember.
dog from Anatomy of a Fall.
Oh,
They brought that dog to the Oscars.
oh, was he
Couple years ago.
nominated?
Yeah, did you not watch that? Anyway,
No,
this is not a podcast for Anatomy of a Fall. It was good though.
I haven't
Anatomy of
seen
a
it.
Fall
I
was
haven't
good.
seen it. I remember when it came out.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know, man. Yeah, do you want to get some Reddits here? Like, throw out a couple.
I don't have a free hand.
Do
I
we
don't
have
even know
any,
where my phone is now.
I know. See, I already run Minute. But I can actually talk a little bit more about Money Minute because it's pretty fucking crazy, dude.
All right, here we go.
He because he sold it, like Kevin Smith got $250,000 for it, which is great. Like that's such a dude. That's a director's dream.
Yeah.
And then but then the movie made.
Will never happen now. You'd sell it to Netflix, and then you'd never. They'd give you
Well, that's the whole thing. Yeah, I mean that's the whole like we know this after it's like it evolves and changes year by year, but it's like the like landscape. I mean, rest in peace, Utah Sundance. This is the last year it's happening.
Oh yeah.
And it's there's no fanfare for it. I'm actually really depressed. Like I haven't really heard much about it. I don't know. I mean,
it's going on like
right now, right this second. Yeah. And so it's like
it's true. I haven't heard shit since they announced it wasn't coming here. That's a bummer.
yeah. So anyways, but
We should go.
yeah. Well, you know.
Who has the time? I'm like, so thank everyone that commented. You
Yes.
guys are all beautiful, great people. So 99% of these comments are like in a row, or I'm not even supposed to be here today, or do you like making fuck? You know, Berserker 37. A bunch of savages in this town. Yeah. Who eats cack? My love for you is like a truck. This job would be great if it wasn't for all the customers.
Oh, that's a good. Yeah, I used to say that all the time.
I got Robloton says, great movie, great writing. One of my top 3 Kevin Smith films. Nice and short, so it's easy to rewatch and plenty of favorite bits to enjoy over and over. First of the Jersey trilogy, which later expanded. Enjoyable to watch the direct sequels, but the original Clerks or any of the additions with added bits, it's still the best. Thank you. Did you ever watch the animated Clerks show?
Oh, 100%. I was literally just about to say, hey, the animated Clerk show was actually really
It's pretty fun.
good.
I know. I thought about it when you were like talking about the casket scene because they actually
Yeah, they film it.
they have it in the animated version because they're like, fuck, it's animated. We can actually show it now. You know what I mean? I almost read the same comment. Clones of People 2 says, would you like to suck my cock, Berserker? Or sorry, Berserker.
Yeah.
Now I have my favorite bit out of the way. I've seen this many times, and it's been about 10 years since the last watch. It's funny, and when I first saw this, it was around mid-2000s in film class and under the peer pressure of, I can't believe you haven't seen Clerks. Oh, it's me.
Yeah, I know.
So I haven't watched it, and while I liked it, I thought it was silly and crass and a fun movie, but it's not Pulp Fiction. Many watches later, and being more knowledgeable about cinema and filmmaking, I come to realize that it's just as important to American cinema as Pulp Fiction. I see the influence of earlier New Wave cinema, conversation because it's interesting and not because it moves the plot. The random dance scene with Jay and Silent Bob that could be straight out of Do the Right Thing or Breathless from 1960.
Yeah.
So good. It also feels so real too. Anyone who has ever worked in customer service knows what those long days talking nonsense and bitching about customers is like. I think any aspiring filmmaker needs to watch this film. Kevin Smith has made this when he was 22. That's incredible. Rude. I can't fault this on anything. Maybe the times the dialogue feels like a script, but most of the people are barely actors. How do your partners view this film? My wife watched a couple of minutes, and while she seemed to enjoy some of the dialogue and found it worthy of debate, it was the 37 scene. She found the movie male and juvenile. Also, is this film 2 Splinters, or is Splinters half of a Clerk? Yes, thank you. Splinters is half of a Clerk.
I don't know. Yeah, no, of course. Splinter is nowhere near as good as Clerks for sure,
or as impactful, obviously. Because I think that makes a good point. It's like I said, the Mount Rushmore. It's like I think this is important to American cinema. Like if you're going through, you gotta I don't know if you're like working your way through the decades. It's like it's essential 90s.
Totally. I mean, I think it echoes through all the sitcoms and through everything. Yeah,
I can see what he's saying about the whole new wave thing, which is an interesting point. But I need to watch more new wave movies. And I commented to him later, and I'm like, we'll have to do a new wave month or something.
Well, dude, he nailed it though. That is totally because it's just like the conversations are just they're about like what's happening in the room or what's happening to them personally. That has nothing to do with the plot.
It's
and
interesting
it
or
is
fun,
great.
and it doesn't always have to move. Like one of the most memorable scenes is they're just talking about Star Wars and the fucking Death Star and everything, and that's a great scene. But it's just a real conversation that's entertaining to listen to, and it feels like you're part of it.
Yeah,
it feels like your buddies. You know what I mean? So I almost read my own comment. Shizrelax says, an all-time favorite. The moment I laugh at the most, the gum representative had just whipped the crowd in the store into a frenzy, and just barely audible in the background, some guy says, "Smoke my big fat cock." Gets me every time.
That is good. Oh yeah, that's some good ADR, dude. For reals.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
No, yeah.
The Man Friday. I got a ton, so I'm just like looking through them.
Yeah.
The memory is that this film sparked or helped spark the indie film craze of the mid to late 90s. I was a teenager, so maybe it wasn't a craze per se, but it seems so because I was receptive to a lot of that stuff back then. I will say that it holds a special place for me, but the acting is pretty awful. Probably wouldn't enjoy it as much today. Watch it again, but it is. It's part of it. You know what I mean? And the acting's not great, but that's part of the charm.
There's something
though.
about it. Yeah,
part
like
of the charm.
it's weird though because it is like it's not like The Room or Sharknado or something where like it feels hammy and cheesed up. Like. It just like I said, it's sincerity, dude. That's it. It's just like it feels like people who are really trying, but like this is the first time they've ever done it, And so it's kind of got that. It's got that awkwardness to it that like doesn't feel like terrible. Like inherently it's bad, but like I feel like they're trying.
Well, that's the thing. It's like
I don't know,
like real art. Like you can they left it all out on.
Exactly. It's got to be a little rough around the edges.
You know what I mean? They left it all out there. Is it a refined piece of cinema? Like, in some ways, sure, it is very important and iconic, but good art doesn't have to be that. Good art should be kind of messy sometimes, you know what I mean? And it's like
totally, yeah.
I don't know, that's what it is.
I mean, look at like, just let's focus on Kevin Smith's filmography. When he got more money, his movies didn't get necessarily better.
Yeah, someone argued the opposite.
Yeah, like literally. Like honestly, Cop Out, like I know that's like
dude, I forgot about Cop Out.
Well, Cop Out is one of those things where it's like it's so
and Jersey Girl.
It's almost
my mind.
Jersey Girl, but like with Cop Out, that's one of those like it's almost like every time Kevin Smith gets back into the studio system, it like just rips him apart. Like I don't know why he does that.
I know.
And I mean I guess that's why he totally stepped away from it, and now he just finances and stuff.
That's why I want to watch his more recent movies just to see. I don't even remember. We can never even remember the name of his newest one. It's like movie fucking 23 or 43.
Oh, yeah.
53 or whatever the fuck it is. 37.
Yeah, right.
In a row.
Yeah.
37 dicks
and then,
in a row.
Oh, did he do like Hoger Yozers or something or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
Did he direct that?
I think
or
that,
was
yeah.
that
Yeah.
Jason Mewes directed it.
I think he directed it. And I think that was the last movie that I'd watched. Because I hadn't seen the new Jay and Silent Bob. Obviously didn't see Clerks 3. But it's like, it was such a... And I understand that was him doing this fun thing just with his kids and Johnny Depp's kid or whatever.
Right.
Who is is amazing actress now.
I know, right? Dude, that's what's crazy is like, yeah.
But it's I don't know. I watched that after Tusk and I was like, oh no, oh no.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't know. I could even then I could still appreciate like, this one's for the kids. Like this is us just having fun with our kids. Now they're old enough to do that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Anyway, Clerks is good.
It's great. Yeah. Kevin Smith is, he's a treasure. I like that comment about him being, if not like shifting the landscape, but being integral and being part of it. Like,
oh yeah. No, he's definitely dude. He's
left.
I think
He's
he's
left
on
his
the
mark.
Mount Rushmore of '90s.
Yeah,
I think so. So anyway, I mean, we could gush about it more, but
I know, right? Yeah, we've overstayed our welcome now.
Yeah,
so Jay and Silent Bob here will run out.
I know
we'll take off.
If we ever film again in person, so obviously we're here because Jordan doesn't have internet also. But and since we live near each other now, we want to film more in person. So if you're watching us on the YouTube, hopefully when next time we do this, we'll have a better setup. But probably not. Yeah. Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not.
It'll probably be us again being like, where the fuck do we sit with this shitty webcam? Like, I don't know, put it. No, I'm going to get my other camera better hooked up, so we'll see.
Yeah. I said big things are coming. They're coming.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to end every episode with like, oh, you wait.
Yeah, keep waiting.
Wait.
Yeah.
So more black and white movies. I'm going to mix it up, and we're doing light movies this week. I'm going to get heavy again next week. I don't know what I'm going to put, but it's definitely going to be like Schindler's List.
Yeah.
And I don't know. The Lighthouse.
Strawberry Fields or whatever.
Yeah, so I'm going to put white Ribbon on again.
Yeah. God,
I can't go Ingmar Bergman. It's too old.
That's right. You were saying.
I know. I got to stick with the moderns because when
we'll
go back and do some older ones specifically, but that opens the floodgates too much. They'll be like, how'd you not watch fucking?
I know, right? There's so many black and white. I mean, like you said, go back far enough.
We'll just do
Noir
Month again.
I know, really though. Yeah.
Just watch because we never watched Double Indemnity. Damn it.
I know. I've never seen it. Yeah.
I know. See, that's a shame. Well, we'll put that on the. When we do the movies we're ashamed we haven't seen yet.
Yes. Oh my God, that has to be.
Double
that
Indemnity.
needs to be one. Like, yeah, do a magnum opus and then do like that's kind of what they are. They'll
try and lock them in because we're gonna do the magnum opus. We're gonna do the shame we never seen. I want to do New Wave. I still want to do Gangsters. I want to come back to Gangster Month.
I really want to do. We're saying this live so that everyone can know.
Say the episode.
Yeah, right. If you stayed this long, you're beautiful.
Let's all go to the lobbies. Probably playing by now.
Yeah, go visit Patreon because that helps us out.
And everyone that commented, we got a ton of comments. Just people showing their love for this movie. I really appreciate that. So if you were there and you found your way over here, hi, thanks.
Thank you.
We like you.
You're beautiful.
Yeah.
But I still want to do. We have to do a month where we do 1 week of the directors. We pick a director, do their first movie, and then the next week do their latest movie.
Yeah.
That's something I
Well, we should do like a double feature.
Oh, yeah, sure. That'd be a hella down. Oh, that'd be dope. Yeah, do that.
Oh, we can handle that.
I got what am I doing? I'm sitting 3 inches away from my wallet. Oh, baby.
I'm dropping out of school.
Yeah, you should, dude. Yeah, let's do that. Drop out. Like I said, drop out. You're going to film school, really, though. Drop
out. Yeah, that's why I'm going back to film school.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.